बहुत से लोगों के मन में ये सवाल था कि क्लास 9 टू 12 के बुक आ रहे हैं या नहीं भारतीय शिक्षा बोर्ड के, या नहीं आने वाले हैं, या आने वाले हैं तो कब आने वाले हैं। तो इस सवाल का जवाब आपको आज के इस एपिसोड में मिलने जा रहा है कि क्या क्लास 9 टू 12 के बुक आ रहे हैं, अगर आ रहे हैं तो कौन कौन से बुक आ रहे हैं, किस किस सब्जेक्ट में आ रहे हैं, किस किस तरीके से उसमें स्किल्ड एजुकेशन को लेकर के बात की गई है या नहीं की गई है, किस तरीके से उस एज के बच्चों को तैयार करने के लिए बुक्स लिखा गया है। तो इन सब बारे में आज हम बात करने वाले हैं और बात करेंगे डायरेक्टर ऑफ एकेडमिक्स लक्ष्मी प्रमाणिक जी से भारतीय शिक्षा बोर्ड के बारे में। इनसे बेहतर बुक्स को लेके कोई और आपको जानकारी नहीं दे सकता है। अगर ये आपको बता रही हैं तो आपको मान लेना चाहिए कि हाँ, बुक्स आ रही है या बुक्स नहीं आ रही है। तो चलिए इस बारे में जानते हैं आज की इस एपिसोड में। नमस्कार, स्वागत है आपका एक बार फिर से भारतीय शिक्षा बोर्ड के इस नए एपिसोड में। मैं हूं आपके साथ एकता मिश्रा। मैम, स्वागत है आपका आज के इस एपिसोड में। तो लोगों के मन में बहुत सवाल है, 9 टू 12 के बुक आ भी रहे हैं या नहीं, कि 8 क्लास तक ही भारतीय शिक्षा बोर्ड बच्चों को पढ़ाएगा। तो क्या है जवाब इस सवाल का?
Thank you very much, Miss Ekta. Actually, I'm glad and I'm proud to announce that yes, finally, the secondary books of Bhartiya Shiksha Board are coming out very soon. Grade 9 books are already, it is already ready. It's already printed, and it will be available from 1st April onwards to all the schools. And regarding grade 11 books, they are also in progress and almost 90% completed.
Okay.
So even if we are not able to provide the schools with the printed copies will be available for some subjects, but yeah, if at all some subjects are still lagging behind due to maybe designing or illustrations, then at least the PDF of certain chapters will be available to the schools, that is for sure. So 9th and 11th, and why we have selected 9th and 11th first? Because the students who are coming from grade 8 to 9, so they will be starting with our books, BSB books, and 11th also from 10th who have passed out the board exam, who are coming to grade 11th, they will be getting our books. And the same students next year, when they come up to grade 10 and to grade 12 respectively, they will be getting our books.
Okay.
So it's a step by step process. So right now, yes, the good news is it's coming.
ओके, सो आपने बताया कि बुक्स आ रही है। विच सब्जेक्ट्स वी आर गिविंग बुक्स टू द चिल्ड्रन? किस सब्जेक्ट्स के लिए हम पहले बुक्स ला रहे हैं? कौन कौन से सब्जेक्ट्स हैं जो पहले बच्चों को मिल जाएंगे?
यस, अनदर गुड न्यूज़ इज दैट वी आर द फर्स्ट बोर्ड who have followed NCF to the fullest. NCF 2023 completely our books are in complete alignment with NCF 2023, which other boards have not yet been successful. I'm sure they are trying their level best, but yes, we have been successful in aligning all our books to NCF 2023. And if you talk about the subjects, grade 9, all the subjects as per the new NCF 2023 languages, there is a 3 language program, that's language R1, R2 and R3, and we have got social sciences, vocational education, interdisciplinary, art and creativity, and physical education and well-being, maths and computational thinking. So these are all the subjects that's there in grade 9 and 10, and our books are ready for that. So all the books will be available to the schools.
Okay. Can you tell the people that what's importance in these books which the parents and the students will get to know about the Bharatiya Shiksha Board books?
Yes, so I'm giving you an overview of the books, what we have kept in mind. As per the new NEP 2020 policies and NCF 2023, so our books have shifted from rote learning to from memorization and rote learning to competency based education, skill based education, and it is it deals with critical thinking, collaboration, and all the 21st century skills that are stated in NCF. So we have taken care of everything, and then you have got a real life application of knowledge instead of just learning and writing for the exam. How a child will be able to apply that knowledge in their real life situation. So that we have taken care of through various content development. I'll come to that. And then the next thing that we have taken into consideration is integrated learning. A subject cannot be learnt on its own. Perhaps we are talking about languages. In a story, there can be reference to historical background, there can be reference to geographical background. So English is studied in terms of a overall view of geography, history, maybe politics, maybe at times it can be linked to social ethics, social development, ethical development, moral development. So a subject is studied as a whole. We are seeing the holistic point of view. So therefore, English is linked to various other subjects. Science is linked to English or languages. So there we have taken care of that. It's an integrated approach, and we have taken care of the domains like physical development, mental development, ethical development, moral development, and also emotional development. So all our exercises, all our questions, assessment policy, everything highlights how a child will be holistically developed to face the real world. And finally, IK is blend. We have taken care of Indian knowledge system, plus it is blended with modern pedagogy. We are referring to our ancestors, we are referring to what our rich culture has already given us in various subjects, and we are blending it how it is applicable in the global atmosphere these days. So it's a very proportionate balance. And finally, yes, of course, we are looking into the skills so that the child becomes confident and faces the world with faces the challenges of the world with lot of confidence and energy, instead of feeling left behind and confused. So we are building global citizens, and so our books reflect our ethos.
Okay. If you're talking about critical thinking,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So critical thinking is a word which parents want to know that what this word refers to, how Bhartiya Shiksha board will blend this word into their academics. So can you please elaborate this?
Initially, what used to happen, if you think of a classroom scenario, as you and me as students, whatever our teacher used to teach us, we used to just take it and we prepare ourselves for the exam. It was just learn, memorize, and sit for the exams and write. Right now, the child is asked to question why. Why, if you are teaching me, why am I learning this? And how am I going to apply this in our real life? In my life, when I am facing a challenge, what is this? How is this learning going to help me to face that challenge, to solve a problem? Therefore, our books will ask certain questions to let the child think and find a solution to it. Not only to read, understand, but analyze and find a solution in a society, in a global atmosphere, and come up to that level where the child will say, yes, I am ready to face the world. There is a solution to this problem and I know the solution. So that's why critical thinking is very important. So every subject of ours, be it our literature, the 3 languages, and right now we have developed books for Hindi, Sanskrit and English. All the 3 languages have got certain questions that will enable the child to think critically, not just learn. And math, computational thinking, of course, it's always based on problem solving and analyzing and thinking and finding a solution to problems. We have got social sciences where a child is made to, morally suit himself, adapt himself to the changing society, understand the governance, understand what the society expects from him, and deal with the political situation. There are so many challenges arising these days. Everybody knows that wars are going on. Some ailments, new diseases are coming up. So how to deal with this stress level, the stress when it as a student also, there's certain amount of stress. You have to appear for an exam, you have to keep yourself healthy, you have to keep yourself mentally balanced, you have to study so many subjects. How a child can cope up with all these kind of stress? If you collapse, then what will you? You end up being depressed. So we don't want our child to be that. We want our child to come up strong and face the world with enthusiasm and as a true citizen.
Yes.
And then you know that AI is taking up, is overtaking. You know, even if we don't want it, we cannot stop it.
Yeah.
It has already come into the society and it's going to overtake all our. The progress of a society depends on how much AI, you know, is understood by children. So now, what our mathematics books, we have linked math with computational thinking. We have given a certain a chapter, you can say, or 2-3 chapters based on AI, which is very important because AI and mathematics are very much linked to each other. It's not only a math book, but it's also mathematics and computational thinking. So all the subjects that we have in our schools, everywhere you will find that our projects, our activities, everything is linked some way or the other to AI, to the society, to the global atmosphere, to the challenges, and collaborative. It's a collaborative approach. It's not that the student will work alone. It doesn't help. Teamwork is very important. You know that, right? So how to work in a team. When you, even after school, whenever you face the world, you alone cannot achieve success. It has to be a team. And how do you work in a team with due respect to your team members and taking everything into consideration that yes, there can be a very critical analysis of what you're saying, of your opinion, not being opinionated, not being disrespectful, how to work harmoniously and come up with, you know, the best solutions to work successfully.
Okay. So एक बहुत डीप क्वेश्चन जो 9 to 12th के बीच में पेरेंट्स के मन में रहता है, अभी तक जो ट्रेडिशन एक चला आ रहा है दैट पेरेंट्स डिपेंड्स ऑन एनसीईआरटी बुक फॉर देयर चाइल्ड्स कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स, वेदर इट इज जेईई, वेदर इट इज AIEEE, वेदर इट इज नीट एग्जाम्स, they follow NCERT books pattern, right? And mostly some others book, other author book, it's going on parallelly. But क्या इसमें भारतीय शिक्षा बोर्ड अपने बुक्स को लेके जगह बना पाएगा कि बच्चे भारतीय शिक्षा बोर्ड के बुक्स को लेके 9 to 12th के जो बुक्स हैं, क्योंकि यही उनके आगे के फ्यूचर को डिपेंड करता है, उनके फ्यूचर को तैयार करता है, वेदर इट इज़ फॉर स्किल एजुकेशन, वेदर इट इज़ फॉर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशंस. सो क्या भारतीय शिक्षा बोर्ड के बुक्स उस लेवल पे अपनी जगह बना पाएंगे आने वाले दिनों में और नॉट?
दिस इज़ अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. आई थिंक वॉट एवर यू आस्क्ड मी, this question is there in the minds of parents also. Why Bhartiya Shiksha Board?
Yeah.
Why we should take up the syllabus when NCERT is already existing since several years, since decades? I'm not comparing. Every board has its own policies. Every board, everybody is working towards our children, right? Be it NCERT, be it ICSE board or IB board. Our aim is that the child who in a society should learn and progress. To be very honest, yes, our books will meet with the challenges of this society. Now, if you ask me why and how, like I said, in critical thinking, why and how, these two questions are very important. Why? Because if you go through our content is very skillfully selected. It has got Indian stories, it has got an Indian atmosphere. We have not neglected what the global arena is. We have not segregated the Western world from our books. It's a harmonious blend of the two worlds. So first thing, they will know what is India. They will also know what is happening in the world, which is very important to bring about a balance. And then they will be able to analyze what is wrong, what is right. Okay? Then the next thing is that you are saying how it is unique in a way. Our books are unique because in one particular textbook you will find everything blended. Our content is there, which is very thoughtfully selected. how that content will be aesthetically produced through artwork. What does art do? Art helps the child to think, to imagine, and to come up with a solution and present in an aesthetic manner. So that is also taken care of through our project work. SDG goals, Sustainable Development Goals. There are 17 goals that SDG has suggested. We have dealt with SDG goals also in our books, so that the child is aware what exactly, how exactly we can save the environment, what we should do to protect our environment, which is very important. We have also taken care of other skills like HOTS questions. We have given them questions for understanding. The lesson the child will read, will understand. After understanding, how further the child will think that I have learned so much, how can I bring it to practice? How can one particular, suppose I'm just talking about literature, suppose you learn a lesson, a story. What did I learn from this story? How can I make it realistic in this scenario, and how can I find solution to solve a few challenges that the character has faced? I should not face that same challenge, and if I do, what can be the answer to that? So living harmoniously in a society needs many skills, and to be in a competitive world like this, to come out, to stand out, it needs a lot of development. It needs a holistic development of mind, body and soul. Our books have dealt with that, and I am sure you will not find it in any other publication as of now.
Okay, so I think parents get their answer कि उन्हें क्या करना चाहिए और क्यों. Why भारतीय शिक्षा बोर्ड books is very important for your child. You have to trust these books because आप अगर चाहते हैं कि NCERT पैटर्न से थोड़ा हट के आप बच्चे को सिखाना चाहते हैं, जो कि NCF 2023, NEP 2020 के पूरे रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस के साथ बना हुआ है, then you have to at least buy this book, at least check this book कि आपके लिए ज़रूरी है भी या नहीं. खरीदने में कुछ नहीं जाता, बहुत जल्दी आपके लिए ये बुक्स अवेलेबल होंगे जैसा कि मैम ने बताया. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर गिविंग दिस वंडरफुल अनाउंसमेंट, जिसके लिए पेरेंट्स वेट कर रहे थे. उन्हें ये लग रहा था कि 8 तक ही है, बट अब स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली आपको बुक्स मिलने शुरू हो जाएंगे और आप अपने बच्चे को हर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्ज़ाम के लिए तैयार कर सकते हैं और साथ ही साथ उन्हें एक बेहतर स्किल्ड भी दे सकते हैं इस एकेडमिक जो बुक्स हम लेके आ रहे हैं भारतीय शिक्षा बोर्ड के थ्रू. मिलते हैं अगले एपिसोड में. थैंक यू सो मच.